The results-driven Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce invites you to connect your business with 1,000 other companies just like yours, including education and workforce development, healthcare, professional services, manufacturing, retail, nonprofit, trades and vocations, hospitality, among many others, and benefit with chamber programs and services such as government affairs, energy and economic development, small business assistance, networking opportunities, women in business programs, young people in business programs, and more. We invite your business to become a starring member of the Merrimack Valley Chamber today and see what difference this chamber will make for you. Join your community's most trusted, effective, and relevant business network connection today. The Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Bevilacqua. I'm the Vice President of the Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce, and today I have two special guests, both from the Psychological Center. I have Liz and Megan, so welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I know you guys been on the show before to talk about the Psychological Center. We talk about their Big Derby program coming up as well, but I know you both have different roles at the Psychological Center. So first, if one of you would just tell us what the Psychological Center is, and then we can get into your roles there.
Sure, absolutely. So the Psychological Center, we are a nonprofit organization. We're located in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We run three programs. We run Daybreak Homeless Shelter, Pegasus House, and Women's View. All of those programs are also located in Lawrence.
Okay.
Daybreak Shelter is a homeless shelter. Women's View and Pegasus House are programs for substance use disorder for women.
I'm curious, does these programs, you say they're all located in Lawrence, do they only serve people in Lawrence, or do they serve people throughout the whole valley?
No, we serve people throughout all of Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Oh, wow. Really anybody from anywhere, could come and be,
take advantage of those.
Exactly.
That's great. And, obviously this is a big service, something that's really needed in this community. So it's great to have you people that do this service and help people. How do people you see get help through this whole process? Do they come in and come out, or do they go through different steps before they go out?
Do you want to answer that one?
They go through different steps as they come in and go out. We provide a lot of wraparound services for the women in the recovery treatment programs, and also at Daybreak.
Okay. And you're with the Psychological Center yourself, but you are a different service there as well, though, correct?
I am, correct.
So we're just talking about the Daybreak shelter. Do people, what are the services that people get when they go into the shelter?
So we provide intense case management, housing stabilization, housing search, employment assistance, so like a job readiness program we have within. And we also have a treatment coordinator that focuses on substance misuse and people that are suffering from substance disorders.
Okay. So people can go into these shelters, get the services they need, come out clean, and then be ready for almost a job, correct?
Well, kinda.
Okay.
It's not as easy as it seems, but people that are unsheltered are able to seek shelter, and then we provide services to break down barriers to prevent homelessness. Sure. And so when they come in, we do an assessment on the individual to see what is it exactly that they need, and why did they become homeless, to help them to prevent from being homeless again.
No, that really is an amazing service. And like you said, there's no individuals that are the same. The exact same issues, cases that may be for each person that comes in may change for everyone. And that's why it's great that you do an individual per individual basis to assess their needs and get them the services they need.
Yeah.
And Liz, you talked about two other houses that you coordinate through the Psychological Center. Are the same services at each center, the Pegasus and the other one you mentioned?
And Women's View. So
Women's View.
They are pretty different. Pegasus House and Women's View are long-term residential treatment programs for women.
Yep.
Pegasus House serves females aged, we just recently started being able to accept 16 and 17-year-olds. So 16 to 17 to age 25. And then Women's View serves women 25 and older.
Yep.
The programs, though, are pretty similar. So they do groups throughout the day. They have support. Some similarities with Daybreak is that they have, support for job searches, support for kind of basic case management services, things of that nature. And the women at the programs, they really focus on sort of rebuilding their lives back to where, once they leave, once they graduate the programs, they're able to, be successful, maintain work, go back to school, be mothers, whatever it is that, they want to do in their lives.
Have a real future, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we've seen some really amazing stories and some really amazing successes come out of those programs.
No, it sounds amazing. Like I said, the need's only rising right now, so it's really great to have both of you and your whole team as part of this. I know Karina's the executive director, and she does an amazing job. But I'm just curious, do you have volunteers as well? How do people get involved with these services?
So we do. We have volunteers come in, and people will, serve dinner at Daybreak Shelter. They'll come in and bring gift baskets to the girls at Pegasus or Women's View, things like that. So if people are interested in getting involved and they want to, come in and volunteer, we always love to have community members come in and kind of see what we do firsthand.
Sure.
Also, if people are interested, we are always in need of donations. So, hygiene products, things of that nature. They could always reach out to me or one of our program directors, and we can let them know sort of what items we're really in need of at that time. And then we also have our big fundraisers. So we have our Kentucky Derby fundraiser, which will be coming up, and our gala, which is in October. So another great way to give back is to attend a fundraiser. It's a great fun night. You can get out, have a fun time, and also give back to a really important cause in our community.
Yeah, we'll definitely pick up on the Kentucky Derby fundraiser in a few minutes. And, like you said, it really is a great way. You can, donate your services, you can donate your time, you can donate products, but you can also come out and have a great time and do some mingling, networking, and just have a great time while you're helping people. But I'm just curious as well, how do you get people in this program? Is it something they come to you? Do you reach out, to the homeless people? How do people get involved with these programs?
So it's a mix of referral based. A lot of people do show up at the front door. The Lawrence Police Department also refers a lot, so we work closely with local police departments, not just only Lawrence Police, and just other agencies will call and say, "Hey, we have a homeless individual. Can you assist?" We actually just started a brand new street outreach team, and they are in the streets and provide services to unsheltered homeless individuals. So a lot of agencies will also reach out to our outreach team to get the services that the individual needs. If they're not able or willing to seek shelter, we're able to provide case management to them right where they're at in the community, which is great.
No, it really is great that you're able to assist people the best way possible. And it's really working from what we hear as well. So thank you for all you do with that. Now, Liz, you had talked about the Derby coming up as well. I know that's an annual program, but this year it's going to be bigger and better, I hear. So tell everyone at home how they can participate, whether it be donating something, whether it be buying a ticket, whether it be sponsoring. What are the different opportunities out there?
So we are very excited this year. We have a really fun theme. It's Diamonds and Derby. So it's going to be a James Bond 007 themed night. So everybody's going to be able to dress to the nines, whether they want to do black tie or, go with more of like a derby theme. We're really excited for that. It's being held at the Haverhill Country Club on May 4th at 5:30 p.m. One of, some of the ways that if you're interested in getting involved, we are looking for sponsors within our community. So, if you're interested in sponsoring, we actually have some really fantastic opportunities as for our sponsors. We have recently acquired billboards, advertising. Yeah. So they're all over Merrimack Valley. It's for our highest tier sponsorship level. If you're interested in getting on one of the billboards, we could definitely make that happen. So that's a really exciting addition we have. We also are always looking for gift card donations, gift basket donations, things like that to be used for our raffle. And then instead of doing sort of that traditional live auction that every fundraiser does, we're going to be doing squares boards instead. So that's going to be a really fun way, to do prizes to, generate some funding and, get people involved. So we have some really fun games as well for the Derby. So it's just, it's always a really fun event. People, you're not just sitting there listening to speeches and things like that. People are getting involved. We're watching the Derby. We're, just having a really fun time.
How do people get involved? How do, what website is there? How do they contact you if they want to buy a ticket or if they want to donate an item or something like that?
So tickets can be purchased through our Eventbrite page. If you search the Psychological Center on Eventbrite, it should pop right up. If people are interested in sponsorship opportunities, donations of gift cards, gift baskets, tickets, etc., they can contact me at my email, which is liz.bakanowski@psychologicalcenter.com, or they can contact me through the phone at 978-291-2264 or 978-291-2262, which is our main number. And yeah, if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions, provide any information.
And you guys are on social media as well. I've seen it. Yeah. So you can look at those different social media platforms and see the Psychological Center there as well. But it really is a great opportunity, as we mentioned. It's a great night out. It's a lot of fun, and you're helping a great cause at the same time. So, and that's one of the programs you do. We'll fast forward a little bit to October, I think that you said.
Yep.
What happens then? So
we have our annual gala in October. That is another really fun event. It's more of like a traditional fundraiser. So we have, last year's gala, we had a number of people who were honorees. So, we wanted to focus on these individuals who have really given back to the community, who've done some really amazing things to help support people in the community. And we wanted to, acknowledge them. So we had about, I want to say 7 honorees. Mm-hmm. So it was a really, fantastic opportunity just to kind of acknowledge these people. Of course, we have a silent auction as well for the gala and other fundraising opportunities, during the event. And we're, also always looking for sponsorship. So if you can't sponsor, for the Derby and you're interested in the gala, please reach out about that. But again, it's a really, fun event, great opportunity to kind of learn about the work we do and have a nice night out.
Yep, another great opportunity to get out there, meet some great people, help a lot of people at the same time, which is a great thing. And, I got to commend both of you and your entire teams as well, because I know people that volunteer who are on your board. I'll give them a shout out, Robert Seviglia and Stephanie Saway and Louis Frazier, and they come to our chamber events, and all they can do is talk about, the great things happening at the Psychological Center, and they're really excited about it as well. And when I talked to you earlier this afternoon, you mentioned you were working there for 3 years now, and you could tell how excited you were to go to work every day. I'm just curious, what's your favorite thing about working at the Psychological Center?
What I do on a day-to-day basis, helping people that are in need when they're at their rock bottom and seeing success. It's like a flower blooming after putting in so much time and effort and energy into people. And it's just amazing to see people be at their rock bottom and then be stars at the end of it. It's just amazing.
And I think the people that, are the people that come into the centers, they see how, committed all of you are. They see how much you all care, and it means a lot to them to actually come through that other side. So I just want to say, commend you and your Karina and the entire team, because what you do is amazing. It's a great service, something that's definitely needed, and unfortunately the need's only rising, and it's great to have people like this, and that's why it's great to have those different events to get out there, spread the positive word about what you do, and let people know how they can get involved. Well, why don't you tell everyone at home one more time how to contact you, how to contact the center.
If you're interested in more information, you can reach out to me. My email is liz.bakanowski@psychologicalcenter.com. And that's liz.bakanowski@psychologicalcenter.com. You can also reach out via phone at 978-291-2264 or 978-291-2262. As I said, don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. We are still looking for sponsors. We're still looking for donations of gift baskets, gift cards, tickets to events, any fun activities, anything like that we can add to our raffle and to our squares boards. And we really hope to see you out there, on May 4th and, have a great fun time with us and really give back to an important cause.
And I put her on the spot a few minutes ago, and I asked her what her favorite part working there is. And when I put you on the spot, I know you've been with the Psychological Center for a while now. You've run this Derby event for a long time. What's your favorite part of the Derby, and why should people be there?
My favorite part of the Derby is the event itself, attending it. So there's a lot of moving parts. All of the preparation it's a lot, and so that when I get to the event and I see everybody there and people are donating and they're, bidding on, different raffles and, just really excited to be there. Everybody's dressed up. It's so much fun. It just makes me feel so good. And the hard work that our board of directors, Karina, myself and everybody else involved has put towards this event, seeing the culmination of all that is just a really great feeling.
No, that is great. And, one thing I mentioned earlier is your social media channels. I follow your social media channels, and to see the finished project of, seeing those people when they come out of the program and seeing the smiles on their faces. You mentioned they go in at rock bottom, to see what they actually look like when they come out and ready to go and tackle the world. It's great to see. And I just want to say thank you again for all you do. Thank you for all the Psychological Center does. It's great to have programs like the Derby and the Gala in October and spread the word of what you do and how people can help. And there's plenty of opportunities to volunteer as well. So I just want to say thank you to both of you again. Anything you'd like to add before we sign off?
Just thank you for having us.
Of course. And thank you for all you all do. We appreciate all that you do as well. And thanks again for joining us for an episode today.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Perfect. And I just want to say on behalf of the Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce, we appreciate you joining us for another edition of the Merrimack Valley Chamber Means Business program. We look forward to seeing you next time, and enjoy the gala if you check it out as well. Thank you and have a great day.